Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. What's cooking, Gemini? Let's see what's going on with you. Yeah, someone taking a little step back here. Someone's feeling something is off here because you can see it's about following through. Yeah, it's about laying a foundation. Someone's looking at things from a different perspective, maybe putting the shoe on the other foot, but it's someone who doesn't always follow through. Yeah, so someone's cup. See, it's a fresh new start opportunity. Their cup runneth over, but they feel something isn't right. See, somebody has something that may have been on and off, but this is somebody looking at things in a positive way. It has to do with timing. Yeah, somebody here. Yeah, somebody missing someone here too. But it could be just a crush, a longing where somebody wants to reach out, but this is someone who doesn't always communicate clearly. And someone feels something is off, maybe something a little mischievous. Because often this is someone who says something and they're hoping they get what they want, that things go in their favor. But it's someone who has a tendency to not follow through. So let's have a look at Temperance. Yeah, somebody's waiting. See, waiting for change. Somebody coming back around, but it's whether to move on. It's either to move forward or to move on. This is somebody just kind of, this has to do with change. There needs to be change. And I think this is someone, there's this temptation, but taking a step, seeing things from a different light, maybe a more favorable light. But it has to do with change. It has to do with someone who I feel kind of, they know they need to change. They need to follow through. So let's have a look. Someone feels something sketchy, sneaky. See, someone's up to something here. Mischief. Yeah, something has come to an end, a painful ending. So somebody here has to, it's either move on, it's either step up to the plate or move on. Because it is about having a painful ending. Someone here is definitely not following through. This is someone who has a tendency to sneak away. Then they come back around. So it's somebody here who it either has to end to be able to have the fresh new start. Something has to end here. But I don't know. I feel like someone doesn't follow through. They feel something sneaky. There's mischief at foot here. But it's often a person who's very insecure. So they often reach out in a way where they don't really say what they want. So something ended because of this. But is this someone who is changing? This is the thing. Someone's waiting for this change. Yeah, it's about people coming together. See, a celebration, a fresh new start. Let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody coming in right. They either have to step up to the plate and lay the foundation, or they need to end it. Yeah, we got a King of Pentacles. There could be children involved, but I do see some kind of good news. This is somebody, it's about following through, laying the foundation. Someone's looking into the future, see, planning, preparing. But this has a person I feel has a tendency to not follow through. And it's a bit sneaky, sketchy. But something ended painfully, and now you have this, so I feel a painful period in someone's life is over. There's definitely some change, but I don't know if this is someone planning, preparing a future. There could be children involved, or someone wants children or doesn't. But it's often somebody who misses someone. And I do see someone's kind of reminiscing here. See, it's about a fresh new start, offering the cup. So it is possible somebody here, this person, if this is you, Gemini, where you feel like sneaking away, feeling insecure, this is a stepping up to the plate, laying the foundation, making a commitment. There could be children involved too. This is maybe someone still providing for children. I don't know, but is somebody often longing for love? They miss someone, so then they come in and offer up the cup. See, this is something that's been on and off. Yeah, it's about being in love. It's about being emotionally ready. Because someone's felt something is off here. See, taking a step back after a period of time, feeling something is off, feeling different. It's about change. Someone's waiting for someone to change, to follow through. But I don't know if this is someone changed. Yeah, we've got a Queen of Wands here. Someone waiting for change. They're looking at this. See, they feel there's something sneaky going on. It's a person who never follows through, and then they sneak away. Wow. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Oops. Yeah, we got someone here. Gemini, masculine, Libra, Aquarius. But this is about cutting something out, ending it, someone being cold. See, this is someone very strategic. They're very analytical. So I don't know if this is somebody who is... If there's a feminine here, I mean, you may be feeling something is off with this person, like they're up to something. That they're the person who doesn't follow through. I mean, it could go either way, but this is someone with their sword up, someone who's experienced something. There's definitely been hurt. They're guarded, yeah, but it's someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. This is someone who either has to step up to the plate or move on and put an end to it. It's about two people connecting, having a conversation. See, this is about two people. See, there's this energy of, I don't know, an offer, an invitation. I mean, if somebody ended a situation, walked away, and the other person maybe got another offer or opportunity, they don't have to justify that. It's not sneaky. This is just someone waiting for someone to change, to follow through. Someone who, and I do feel it's someone who never follows through. They keep doing the same thing. They're trapped in their head, their thoughts. Someone's feeling a bit trapped. They're trying to figure out how to get out of something here. Yeah, it's all about investing. See, planting the seed, whether someone's truly interested, but it's about investing emotionally. They are invested emotionally, but it has to do with their finances too. Because this is two people, and there's other people. Maybe there's other people involved. I don't see a third party. I just see something that's been on and off. The Queen of Wands isn't someone who waits around forever, but I do see this person taking a step back, feeling something isn't right, but it's someone who's waiting for change, and it's someone who keeps coming back around doing the same thing. Two people coming together, see, missing each other, longing for love, but then the same thing happens. Someone needs to make a decision. They need to make a commitment, and they need to hurry up, because this is someone trying to be patient, hoping it'll pay off. And there we have the Tower. Someone's having a massive epiphany here. It's about breaking free from the things that are holding them back. What's holding this person back? Their money. There could be children involved. I mean, it could be a blended family for some, but it's about two people talking face to face. See, it's about agreeing. Two people, it's like, to me, it's like two people of different worlds, you know, like unable to agree to disagree, but yeah. But it's the same thing happened, missing each other and coming forward. So this is somebody who needs to make a decision. They need to step up to the plate. They need to wear their heart on their sleeve, and they need to make a commitment. Because it's about investing and committing. But it's like someone feels something is off here. It's about why is this person interested, what it is they want. Yeah, someone has a choice. See, there's maybe something on and off here. Yeah, the Lovers is a bond, a connection between two people. See, the shock, the surprise. See, when somebody's no longer interested. So this is it. Someone's losing interest slowly here. I don't know if it's the King of Pentacles starting to lose interest, where they're trying to sneak away, where they want to end something, but they can't seem to break free. I mean, it could be someone who's focused on the physical connection. There could be really insane chemistry, but I don't know. I think this person, they're either going to step up to the plate. Like I say, it's about reaching out to somebody, see, missing someone. But I don't know if there's somebody using emotional manipulation to get what they want here. It has to do with long-term stability. Yeah, they need to make some kind of commitment and step up to the plate. Yeah. It's about coming in right, doing things right, but I'm not so sure this is someone thinks this person's right for them. Someone thinks somebody's being a player, being sneaky. But it's the person doing it. This is someone who has a habit of sneaking away. But it's somebody who thinks they're getting away with something. See, they're trying to figure out how to get away, to break free. They feel trapped now because it's about following through. It's about having to commit. This is someone who has a habit of not following through. Yeah, see, it's about putting in effort, building. It's too much work. They don't want to put in all this work and effort. Yeah, there's secrets here. Someone who's keeping a lot to themselves, keeping it in. But I think this other person already knows the answers they're seeking. The same thing's probably going to happen. Yeah, Gemini. See, manifesting. If you're the feminine Gemini energy here, I got to tell you, it's an energy of, some of you are maybe having to put your foot down a little bit here. Because if you are, and it looks like Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody who knows what they want. They're not afraid to go after it, but they're feeling something is off here. Someone's not behaving right or doing things right. So just watch out for someone who's manipulative and playing games. Now, they may be thinking that you're that way, if you're the feminine watching this. But if it's a masculine Gemini, yeah, this is somebody who definitely, looking at things from a different perspective, see point of view. This is someone who needs to put the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. This is someone who feels trapped. They're trying to get away, right? They're trying to get away. But the Seven of Swords is also the one that got away too. See, someone doesn't want someone to get away, but they don't want to commit. They don't follow through. So they're kind of strategic. Really watch that. Yeah, because it has to do with someone putting on the brakes. See, they put on the brakes. And it has to do with being emotionally connected. So they go through this disconnect. Someone pulled in two different directions, but they put on the brakes. Now they're taking a look. I think the feminine's going to put on the brakes here. I think the feminine energy here, Geminis, I mean, you could be dealing with another Gemini, but I'm seeing Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, masculine. Oh boy. But I think we have a feminine energy who needs to look at this. The same thing keeps happening. See, they don't follow through, but now it's an energy of feeling like there's somebody here is looking at, okay, well, it looks like there's some change. They're coming in, taking the lead, taking control of the situation. Offering up the cup, a fresh new start, on and off. But it's a breaking the cycle. Somebody's going to push the stop button and get off this emotional roller coaster. Somebody's got to push the stop button here. But it's about harmony and balance between two people. This is someone who knows, they see, they miss this person. I do think there's love and a lot of emotion here. But it really has to do with making a commitment, following through, doing the right thing, being fair. Somebody hasn't been very fair. But I also feel both people need to put the shoe on the other foot. I mean, especially the masculine, I'm going to be honest. They really do need to, step up to the plate and make a commitment, because someone's going to push this stop button and get off the ride, because I feel somebody's going to make a choice here. It's somebody here who needs to become confident and tame that beast within themselves, whatever it is that's making them do this. I don't know if it's a fear of commitment or whatever happened to them before happening again. But it's once this person starts getting all in their feels, that's when they put on the brakes. But I do see this feminine energy taking control and taking their power back by this person. And being very strong, right? Taming the beast within themselves, being very strong. Teaching someone how they want to be treated. So, but it is about harmony. It is about commitment. Yeah, see, this is someone who's been dating. See, just dating. Someone who just wants to date. They don't really want commitment, but they don't want the other person to get away either. So someone here just can't make up their mind. And yeah, I feel like for the feminine, you're dealing with this person. You may have to make up their mind for them. And I feel this has already happened though. And then the other person missed them. They got all emotional, their cup runneth over, then there's a fresh new start, and then it happens again. So now it's either going to come to fruition and they're going to commit, or the other person's going to put on the brakes and get off this emotional roller coaster. Yeah, because it's someone who's now seeing the bigger picture. See, it's about being happy. I mean, I think this is two people when they're together, they're happy. There's a lot of content. But it's someone who needs to see the bigger picture. The happy home, happy life. When these two people are together, they're happy. But what is it? Why this person does that? They sneak away, but they don't want the other person to get away. Some of you might be feeling something is off here. See, take a step back, kind of wait for things to calm down and kind of look at this situation. See, somebody here is waiting for change. I think somebody's getting tired of waiting. You know, it's like wasting their time. Someone who feels like they're wasting their time waiting for someone to make up their mind. Yeah, so someone's single, looking out for themselves. They're independent. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone starts looking at other options. Maybe that's what's happened. You know, hey, if it's somebody who can't make up their mind and they keep doing the same thing, it's on and off. They can't. This other person doesn't need to justify their behavior. Because if someone isn't coming right and they're not being fair and they keep, you know, running away and coming back again, what's the other supposed to do? Just sit there and wait while the other person explores other options? Because they don't know. Yeah. So there's opportunity here. But like I say, we have someone who's thinking it's time to explore other options. Or are they thinking when the other person does this, it's what they're doing? There is sneaky behavior, but remember, it all isn't what it seems. Because someone here has everything they need to manifest their desires. But it's all about that communication. Yeah, somebody's stuck between two worlds, like I say, on and off, back and forth. Every time it's time to take it to the next level, this person, yeah, see, they pull away. They take a step back. So it's starting to feel like something is off. See, we have this person who's all in their feels. There's love here. So what is this person up to? Probably a fear of commitment. I think it's somebody who probably swore they'd never get into another relationship. But it's someone who just wants to date. See, they want to be in control. They want things their way. As soon as they feel like they're losing control, that's when they put on the brakes. This is someone here trying to be patient. Aries, Leo, Sag, very strong Sag. Possibly Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But it's about waiting for someone to follow through. So I think this is somebody who's thinking it's time to seek out other options, or they already have. Maybe this person knows. Well, if they're going to keep sneaking away, if they're going to keep doing the same thing, what do they expect? The other person to just sit there while they, you know, they come and go and come and go? Because they want to be in control. And once they start to lose control, that's when they put on the brakes. See, they just want to stay in dating. It's about dating. Dating mode. We're just dating. Yeah. I do think this feminine energy is definitely starting to feel like something is off here and it doesn't feel right. Maybe exploring other options, or maybe this person is, but it doesn't feel right. So I do feel, like I say, there's this energy of patience. Someone's hoping, you know, if they're patient, it'll pay off. I'm hoping so. It does look like this is someone focused on money, stability, looking ahead, planning, and preparing to make some kind of commitment. Because when these two people are happy, and when they are together, it's happy. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, but see, it's on and off. I don't know if this is somebody who feels positive about someone one minute, not the next. I don't know. It's almost like this person, they get to a point and they draw this line where it doesn't go any further. But it's on and off, back and forth procrastination. I don't know if someone's juggling or not, but it doesn't really look like it. I mean, it's possible someone's back and juggling between two people. For some, I do feel it's a possibility, but I think it's just a person who procrastinates and can't make up their mind. See, there it is, a timeout. When they're together, everything's fine. They're happy. It's wonderful. It feels like home. I mean, it's just, but then the other person starts thinking negative thoughts. They start getting pinned down in their head. See, time out, taking a break. Someone needs to be fair. Yeah, it's a person who's extremely indecisive. They just can't make up their mind. When somebody can't make up their mind, it's when the other person really does need to make it up for them. You know, because it's someone who needs to take off the glasses and see what they're doing to the other person. You know, someone who comes in when they get attention. This is someone who really, I feel, I mean, maybe they just came out of a relationship, started something else. Maybe they haven't played the field. But it's often energy of someone who comes in just when they want attention. And when the other person wants attention, they want to take a break, you see. And I feel like, I mean, it's someone's pride getting in the way. It's about not wanting to provide. I don't think this person, you know, I do think they have what they need to be able to provide, but they need to look at what the other person's providing, why they're happy when they're in that moment. But it's this back and forth, should I or shouldn't I? One minute they feel positive, the next minute they feel like they need to play the field or move on. This is ego getting in the way. See, this is someone who needs to be humbled. The only way to humble somebody who can't make up their mind is to push the stop button. Yeah, so someone definitely not telling someone everything. I don't know if this is someone who has another person. For some of you, yeah, it does look like there's a third party. But it's a person who's in dating mode. They just want to date. But I think this is somebody who, I mean, to me, it looks like a person who needs to play the field. It's like breaking free. It's like they just became free and then they connect with someone. So, or they just literally want to play the field and they're not telling the other person everything. There's definitely a vice versa with the Hangman. Yeah, this is someone who needs, see, it's about the Emperor. Someone needs to become the Emperor and master all the elements of the kings. They need to know what they want. And they need to make it happen. If they don't, because I'm seeing several masculines here too. Someone's seeking out other options. This person does have options. Now there's an Emperor here too. Yeah, somebody who's stable, grounded. See, this is someone who can provide a house and a home. It's an energy of someone who needs to be needed. I feel like we've got two people who need to be needed. And that's, I feel, the person that the feminine is going to connect to. But as far as this one masculine, yeah, I think they're up to something here. I do think they just keep putting on the brakes. They don't want to follow through. But I'm hoping it's this person mastering, going through a healing, time out, and then overcoming whatever it is they need to overcome. But definitely we have an Emperor about to make something happen here. Yeah, see, there's another person. I think this person has other options. I do. I think there's other people around them. They have options. So the other person better step up to the plate. I mean, these are two people who have feelings for each other. And there's love here. And then when they're not together, they're missing each other, longing for love. But this is somebody who's getting tired of waiting. Feel like they're wasting their time. And I do think they're thinking it's time to check out other options. And they also feel the other person may be, seeking options as well. But like I say, all isn't what it seems. I do think there are options and choices, but I do think there's an Emperor going to come in. They're going to come in and swoop right in and scoop this person. Yeah, because it is about two people who build each other up, the things they have in common, see going down this path, but committing to the path. Yeah, see, some sort of aha moment here, the moment of truth. Win or lose, there is another person here. So I got to tell you, this is somebody's going to swoop in and take control of the situation, ask this other person out, then it's going to be too late. See, too little, too late. Somebody's been patient, they've waited enough time, now they're starting to change how they feel. So I think you both, there is options around both of you, more than likely, but definitely the feminine probably is thinking of seeking out other options, or already has. But nothing's gone anywhere, nothing's happened. They're just tired of waiting. This is someone who longs for love. They want love. They want a house, home, family, maybe children. So whoever it is better come in, and they better come in right, and they need to hurry up. Because I do think there's somebody else crushing on this person, maybe even holding a torch. So take care. Bye for now.